Man, I do like me some calm music, Super Mario Galaxy. You done good. Hey everybody, Scaverlink here. Welcome back to our episode of Super Mario Galaxy. In the last episode, we began our journey across the stars after attending the Star Festival. Peach gets kidnapped, Bowser blew everything up, took the castle, and we got blasted out into outer space. But we entered the Gateway Galaxy, and with the help of Rosalina and her little Luma friend, or Luma family, I guess I should say, not friends. Well, I mean, I guess they technically are friends, but no, technically they're family. So, Rosalina with her Luma family, we managed to get ourselves a grand start and managed to get her home, the Comet Observatory, up and running. And she told us if we want to save Peach, we gotta get a bunch of power stars through these domes, explore other galaxies, get more stars. Yeah, I know the drill, how these kinds of Mario games works. But not a bad setup. This time, no more dilly-dallying. Let's go ahead and just get right into the show. We live here in the observatory with Mama. Gotta say, Lumas, they're adorable. They're nice. I like them. I want a plush of one. This is one of our many domes on this observatory. We call it the Terrace. We already know that, buddy. But thank you for telling me. Welcome. This dome acts as an eye of the observatory. From here, we gaze upon distant galaxies. I'm pretty sure this is not the same voice I had, but who knows? Maybe the joke will be I have a different voice every time I freaking speak. Who knows? Once this Luma transfers into a blue pool star, it will guide you to those faraway galaxies. Simply point your pointer at the pool star and press A. Maybe I should start pronouncing the symbols like I did in Galaxy 2. I just didn't want to do it since Galaxy 2 has technically, or Galaxy 1 has technically a more little serious opening than the first one. But yeah, if you lose sight of the pointer, you can reset it with R. If you're playing in Switch handheld mode, you can just tap the pool star directly on the screen. And just like that, our pool star Luma was killed. Rest his soul. So yeah, we just point, we grab, and boom! These are the galaxies that can be observed from this dome. The numbers represent their distance from the observatory. The bigger the number, the greater the distance. The more power stars you find, the farther you'll be able to travel. So it looks like we have some options here, but we only have really one real option. This place. We just click on it, and looks like we have our first galaxy. Good Egg Galaxy. Yes, it's undeniable. We're detecting power star energy patterns in the nearest galaxy. I'm gonna pretend that people think that the audio is repeating itself, but in reality, I just said power star twice. Aren't I clever? But I must warn you that the evil energy readings are off the charts. Are you kidding? This baby's off the charts. Please be careful. Yeah, we'll be careful. Let's fly to this galaxy. So, as you know, we have probably a couple missions to take care of, but right now we only have one. Dino Piranha. Quite a simple title. And honestly, I talk about this game having a great soundtrack. I'm gonna gush about it throughout this Let's Play. I'm just letting you know. I have a lot of things to say. And let's be real. This galaxy has probably one of the most iconic pieces of Mario music in history. I'll let y'all listen to it. Oh my god, it's beautiful. It's one of my favorite gaming songs in general, and it's very defining of the Wii era in general. You hear someone talk about the Wii in any sort of capacity, they're gonna be blasting this music in the background. It's like a Nintendo YouTuber's like freaking drug. But yeah, Good Egg Galaxy. This is the first Galaxy of the game. I'm gonna be saying Galaxy a lot. Here we have an orange pipe, which these are different from regular green pipes because these take us into like this underground area. Here we can go on the walls by walking up these ramps. It won't work if I just walk up to it. No, no, no. You gotta go up on the ramp. And we can go ahead and tap this. Ah, very clever, Nintendo. You always like putting some old Mario music in the mix. You always like making references to your past work. It's like Kirby. Well, Kirby goes hardcore with that. But yeah, I have to say, sign. If you get tired and want to return to the observatory, press the plus button and select return to the observatory. But you can't bring back any star bits you picked up, so be careful. Yeah, we won't be doing that. Oh god, oh god, no, 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 please. Yeah, let's think about the spin. The spin can serve as a little bit of an extra double jump. You can use it to gain some extra height. It's not super, I wouldn't say not reliable, but if you're expected to get some major height and like treat it as like a true double jump, it won't. But it can save your bacon in times of desperate need. I just want to get on the tree. Alright, now let's actually get started and get right to the point. Get right to the meat of things. So we're going to want to go over here up on this, and we're going to want to climb up here. Knock you, kill you, get you, and have this Luma over here. My friends are ahead, hurry! He'll transform into a little baby launch star, but what I like doing, and it's pretty fun to do this, you can go ahead and get some crazy height. Aw, man. No, 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 I want to show this. I want to show that you can do this and ignore that guy completely. Boom! Yeah, I like doing that. It's so satisfying, making that guy feel worthless. I'm kidding, no, no, I'm kidding. What do you have to say? I want to talk to every Luma in the world, but I just want to talk to these in the early levels. If you get hurt, grab a coin and patch yourself up. Please grab a coin. For God's sakes, grab a coin. Here we have these space rocks. They seem indestructible, and they hurt when you get hit with them. But if you time your spins just right, you can destroy them. But it has to be on the red spot only. They also give a good source of star bits. I won't be destroying all of these because I don't feel like it's really necessary. But if you want to, well, you can. Alright, gotta go over here. And we're missing one more star chip. Where is the last one? There it is. I see you, little star chip. And honestly, I always like the shape of some of these planets. Because this one, it looked like a peanut. And it still looks like a peanut. We'll call this peanut the peanut planet, bro. We love the Peanut Planet. Alright, here we have the slimes from Dragon Quest. I'm just kidding. We have little blue guys here. They get on you, and then they kind of are a little bit of annoyance. But, you know what? They ain't so bad. They ain't nothing crazy. Nothing we can't handle. Go over here. Grab a whole lot of star bits, so we can follow the trail of star bits. Lead us straight to the Piranha Plant. Freaking knock his head off. Knock his block off. Grab you, and we can go ahead and we can get on the vine, and if we press the Y button or swing the Joy-Con, we can swing on it. Get through things pretty nice. So here we go. There's this Piranha Plant over here that we can attack. It has a pipe that we can go down, and it will take us over here. This is a little bit of an optional path. This is not the way you have to go, but you can go here, and yeah. You can go ahead, we can hit these little levers. You can get yourself an extra life going this way. I wouldn't say you're missing out by going this path, but it's kind of cool that they have some branching paths. Shows you the... It's a good example that, hey, there is a little bit of exploration involved. These levels aren't as open as typical 3D Mario levels are, like Odyssey, 64, and Sunshine. But there are little secrets to be found. Like I said, here we have these little steps going around, but if we get close and smack it, we can smack this guy, and he drops a hell of a lot of star bits. I recommend whenever you see these guys, smack them around, because they're worth it. Already we have 10 lives, bro. This game was easy. Watch out! After you spin once, you have to wait until your Luma comes back before you can spin again. Yeah, that's why there's a little bit of a cooldown. You can't spam the spin. Which, you know, it's balancing purposes. You know, if we could spend the spin, Mario would be freaking flying around and he'd have no need for launch stars, let's be real. It'd be slow as hell, but, you know, like, he could do it. Or he'd be able to. But yeah, these are Octogoombas, by the way. All they do is headbutt you, so they're not really anything, Ow! Good job, Octogoomba, you hit me. I hope you're proud. Now you get stomped. I want to hit you, for Star Bits, but I can't do that now, can I? Oh my god, Yoshi Egg. Star Bits. I love them. Ooh. A moving egg. This looks awesome and scary. This looks fun. Let's smack it. Meet Dino Piranha, the first boss of Mario Galaxy. And he'll chase you around a little bit, and you just gotta outrun him, smack him in the head. And then he gets mad. Honestly, this guy kind of terrified me when I first played this game because of how fast he moved. The music is frantic, ouch. And he laughs, he's got scary noises, man. But he ain't so bad. Smack him. And, yeah, just kind of rinse and repeat. Oh, God. Am I gonna die? Is this guy gonna kill me? No, he will not. He will not kill me. He killed me. I died to Dino Piranha, ladies and gentlemen. I died to the first boss. Yay, I swear I'm good at this game. Hey, it sent me all the way back here. Are you kidding me? Aw, man. Well, I guess I get more Star Bits. And more lives, too, to boot. Man, I guess that's what I get for having fun with Dino Piranha. Wait, did the live respawn? It did. Guys, I found the exploit. Just die to Dino Piranha and you get more lives. Alright, I'll just kind of... I won't waste my time with all these guys. I'll just kind of hop to it. No, I didn't say the other thing. You shut up now. Good news is that if you dive to a boss, if there's a cutscene involved, never mind, you can't skip it. I thought you could. Alright, yeah. Smack his tail. I didn't mean to smack the freaking coin. That's what I was looking for, if I'm being completely honest. Yeah, you're confused. I really can't believe I died to him. That's embarrassing, guys. I swear, I'm good at this game. I really am. See, there we go. There we go, that's the method. It's probably because I'm not used to it. The key is you gotta juke him. And if you outrun him long enough, he won't know where you are, and you can just kind of sneak up behind him. And... come on, buddy. Get over here. Bam! Man, guys, it's episode 2. I'm already making a freaking embarrassment of myself. If you shoot this with your Star Bit, you can get a flower. You can open the flower and you can get yourself a coin. I was gonna shoot it, but then I died, so that's embarrassing. Oh well. Let's just get our star. Man, is that a sign for things to come or what? I'm embarrassed. I'm embarrassed that I died. I'm gonna get a bunch of comments be like, man, you suck, Skyward, you suck. And then my friends are gonna come and be like, you suck, Skyward, you suck. Oh well, I grinded out some Star Bits at least, so at least it wasn't totally worthless. No, I don't want to save my game. Those Star Bits are Star Bits. To Lumos, they are the tastiest, most delectable treats imaginable. Aim your Joy-Con at the screen and point your pointer at the and pick them up. If you're playing in Nintendo Switch handheld mode, you can also collect Star Bits by tapping them directly on the screen. Once you have some, shoot them by aiming with the pointer and pressing ZR. Why don't we try it out? Aim at me and feed me some Star Bits, sonny. Feed me some bits. Grab the bits and shoot this guy in the face. That's the ticket. Yum, delicious. Oh, yes. Oh, tasty. Let's call those little morsels my feed for this lesson. You can also shoot them at enemies or feed them to a hungry Luma. Either way, I'm sure Starbits will be a big help on your adventure. Why I give him this voice, bro? Let's just go back and get more stars, shall we? Looks like we got 2 more to grab here. I'll be real, I don't know how many stars we're going to get per episode. Sometimes we may only get like a couple. Sometimes we may get a lot. Who knows? We'll see though. A snack of cosmic proportions. I don't know. I might pull a Galaxy 2 and say, let's give our runtime at most like 30 minutes. I don't want to go further than that unless I really have to. But yeah. Some missions may take long, some don't. I will say, Galaxy 2 is definitely a lot more get to the point sort of thing. Whereas this game is a lot more slow, but the worlds are definitely a lot more... You're meant to kind of take your time in these worlds. Or in these galaxies. My bad. My bad, guys. If we're treading the same ground, I might not, for the sake of time, we might not go for the same exact path. So I might ignore some collectible... actually, no. I won't go grab everything, but I will... Oh, God. Yeah, they kind of slow you down whenever you grab them. Actually, I don't think I want to head to the top. I actually think I want to head over here, actually. I'll grab you, though. I won't go down the pipe again. I don't really need an extra life. I've already got 14 of them. I'm freaking swimming in these suckers. Yeah, look at me. I'm on the freaking side. Oh, get this. You can shoot those starbits with ZR. Zap, 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 pow. Just aim your pointer at the target and fire with ZR. Run into your enemies while they're stunned to finish them off. Bro's freaking hardcore, bro. So yeah, it's like they said, you can use it as ammo against enemies and you can just instantly knock them over. Won't work for every enemy, but, you know, for ones that you can just spin around, it helps. Alright, buddy, what do you have to say? I've got a hungry friend up ahead. You don't mind sharing your snacks, do you? Head forward using the pointer, using the blue, the pull star and launch star. If you're in Nintendo Switch handheld mode, you can just tap the pull star and launch star directly. No matter how hard you try, you can't cheat. I'll skip one of those, though. That's called Aura. Now we're heading to Pear Galaxy. Good old Pear Galaxy. Alright, knock you around. Get you. Knock you over. Bam. Alright. Got some star bits to collect over here. Let's see, anything else? More star bits. Don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I do. I like them. When you're playing on controller, one thing you can do is, well, first you can use these to smack and destroy these little spike plants. Pretty handy. But when you're playing on pointer, sometimes your controller might get, or your pointer might go off the rails a little bit. So what you can do is you can just press the R button, and it'll get right back to the center. This is pretty freaking nice. Pretty handy. Now let's bust you open, let's get on you, and we'll launch ourselves. And here, again, exploration can be rewarded. If we timed our thing right, we could have gone ahead and... Whoa, that was a close one. We could actually skip this planet entirely, but I wanted to explore it because, well, extra star bits. Why not? You know, can't have enough. You gotta have more, man. I'm a glutton. I'm a glutton for star bits. And then now the viewers are gonna come and be like, man, you're so fat, bro. I'm kidding. They ain't gonna comment over every little thing. Although if you did, you know, that'd be nice. It helps the algorithm point me out, you know. Alright, yeah. So it'll send us back to... Oh, actually, you know what? I'm wrong. He told us about the hungry friend. We're on the Yoshi egg now. Pretty nice. Actually, the launch stars will actually take you to the next planet. So, actually, no, I was right in the fact that you can skip that one and you can just head straight over here. But it kind of loops around a little bit, which is kind of cool. So that launch star will take us back. But hey, who's this guy? Hey, you! Yeah, you! Got any tasty starbits? If you feed me a bunch of starbits, I'll burst with snacking happiness and then transform. I'm famished. I need 100 starbits to curb the hunger pangs. Alright, so you just aim your pointer at him and shoot him in the face. That's it. I'm stuffed. Here we go. Transform. My god, a new planet was born. We killed him, guys. He got so fat he freaking exploded. I'm sure that's someone's fetish out there. It has to be. It's gotta be. You know how it be sometimes, you know. You know how it be. Alright, knock you around. Heck yeah, knock you around. Alright, I got some boxes we can destroy. We can bust open. We can bust on that Goomba. Pause. No. We can bust open that Goomba. And, oh man, if only we had Yoshi. He'd be perfect here. He can eat these plants hardcore. I'm gonna do a little bit of skipping around because I feel like a boss doing this. Go around it and go around the normal way? Nah, I like doing skips like that. It's satisfying. And we land on the giant pill. I mean, it's a capsule, but like, come on, man. If we're talking Dr. Mario, it's a pill. Ow. Well, fine. I mean, that was my fault. I ran into him. My bad. Surprisingly, you cannot collect the star bits as you're walking around. But yeah, we just gotta go ahead, look around, find the crystal that has a little hole for us to get in. We already saw it, by the way. I just gotta find it. Where is it again? Okay, there it is. Bust open this crystal, hop right in, and I'm sure I could do some super ultra mega skip and just ignore everything, which is funny. I love that you can do that. See, that's what's cool about the Galaxy games. You can kind of do some skips like this. You can kind of skip a lot of the level. But look at that. Look at that. Why does it sound like, instead of Mario saying, wowie, it sounds like he's saying yowie or something like that. Oh god, why am I mentioning freaking that stuff? I don't know. I'm sure someone's happy that they heard that. Be like, yes, yes, he's talking about my favorite thing in the world. Yes. That's what everyone sounds like to me, apparently. According to me, that's what everyone sounds like. Alright, knock you around. Let's go ahead and bust out the pill. Which makes it sound like I'm a doctor about to pull out a pack of pills, be like, you're gonna take this pill and you're gonna like it. Alright, so we have the star there. I wonder. Oh my lord, I just skipped the whole thing. Okay, you're supposed to grab the little blue star chips to create some pool stars to pull forward, but no, you can just jump in and do that. I was just curious. I was gonna do it as a joke, see if it... I was still expecting it to fail. I love this. I love galaxy movement. It's great. I discovered a new galaxy. Nice. Nice. Well done, brave explorer. You discovered a new galaxy. Collecting power stars will expand. Wait, no, that's the wrong voice. Collecting power stars will expand our range of vision, perhaps to eventually include the enemy base. Nah, I do not want to save my game. Alright, well, I'm looking at the recording now. It's 23 minutes, about to be 24. Honestly, I think it's a good place to stop. Honestly, I was hoping to complete everything we could there, but looks like we're going to run a little bit short. That tells me that this is going to be a bit of a slow burn of a game. Not, like, super long, per se, but, like, you know, it's definitely a lot to beat. I'm pretty sure it'll probably get faster as we go along, and there will be some episodes that we do get a lot of stars back to back to back, you know. It's just, at the initial run of these galaxies, it's probably going to be a lot of pretty slow, you know. But we'll see. We'll see how this turn pans out. But for now, I think we're going to call it quits. We explored a brand new galaxy, Good Egg Galaxy, and we got ourselves our first 2 power stars, and we even unlocked the pathway to a new galaxy. So with that being said, next time on Super Mario Galaxy, we're not quite done with Good Egg Galaxy quite yet, so we'll be heading back there to get what's left that we got to get there, and then we'll be exploring a brand new galaxy. See you guys then.